What's going on, guys? Season 6, episode 227, episode 1. And guess what we got? Yep, they're here, guys. We finally got them. But you even better choose that. It's a special guest today. Christmas tree. But we got new merch, guys. If you are a subscriber to the Chew podcast on Facebook Live, you're paying the $1.99 a month to get the extra footage we need before and after the podcast. These right here are half price. Regular price right now. If you want to know, hit me up. Hit us up on the Facebook and our page right now in the comments. But enough about all the good stuff that we have. I got more stuff to show you right now, but I got a lot of other stuff that you're going to want to really step into. Are you ready for episode 227? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Chew Podcast. We are back. 2025. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. I know it's a way late, but either way, I'm telling you right now, golly, what an episode for you guys today. First of all, like I said, we got new merch for subscribers, half price. And not only this cap, also we got this little bad boy right here. Look at this, boom. Different style with the new emblem. And on top of that, ven el frío, papi. Ven el frío, ya sabes, mira. Mira, pa, mira, let me show you real quick, mira. Watch out, no me caíste, shut up, scare me one time, mira. Vámonos, mira. Look at that. Look at that, baby. It's nice and warm too. I tell you, you can even play Ghost if you like. No, me caíste la seca, bro. Yeah, man, but, ooh, look at my hair. Somebody needs a haircut. But anyways, guys, today's guest, so excited because I'm by myself today. And I'm going to have a lot of fun walking out. If there's anything left, then we finish here in the studio. But if we have anything left, ladies and gentlemen, today in our podcast, we have Milo's Kettle Corn, baby, is back in the podcast with us, baby. Holy moly. What's up, buddy?
How you doing, sir?
What is going on?
Thank you.
Oh, my God, guys.
Happy New Year.
No, Happy New Year to you guys, man. I've been seeing a lot of stuff on your guys' Facebook page. You guys are traveling like everywhere, bro. You guys have been busy. You guys have been real busy. You've been rocking and rolling through the whole valley.
Yeah, we've been busy. The holidays were really nice to us, and we also did the last one we did. Our last show was El Fresco.
Mm-hmm.
Fresco's awesome here in Westico, so that was the last one we did, and then we took a little bit of time off. But before that, we've just been all over the place, trying to stay up with the markets and other, and the good events out there.
Right, and if you see the QR code right there, this is the new emblem. I know I haven't updated the new. I'm sorry, I haven't updated the new emblem. I apologize. Which I like. This one's more cartoony. I like it.
The new one. The new one. Yeah, that's awesome. The new one. That's the one that we updated it. We came up. We're like the one that I had. Kind of had like a more realistic look.
Right.
And then we tuned it out, and my wife, I'm like, hey, let's see if we can cartoon it, and it came out pretty. Salió bueno.
It came out real good, and right underneath you look very closely. Proud sponsors of the Chew New Podcast, baby. Yeah, they are, bro. Proud sponsors, baby. Proud sponsors. But anyways, man, let's talk a little about business-wise, man. You've been busy. A lot of markets that I've seen you online that you've been doing. I like the fact that you go live when you're making the popcorn, man. That's you, bro. Talk about having a lot of saliva coming out of the mouth, bro. Watch it. Stop, bro.
So I just set it up and do the little live, see how it comes out and stuff like that. Since I pre-pop a lot of my popcorn because I cannot do all these flavors on site, so then that's why. And I just I like to go on live so they can see
how it's
done, and it's a special popcorn. It's just not your regular movie popcorn that you get.
Right.
It's a special kernel, and then it just pops at a certain temperature. And
yeah.
It's a little science behind it, pero está bueno. I mean, it's just I like people to see what I do.
Right.
And it's a passion and love that I have.
Hey, Rick, Happy New Year to you too, brother. Nice to see you out there. Thanks for coming back, being a fan again. I mean, I've seen the process, the way you do it. Not only that, the flavors, the way you're mixing up new flavors. I know you had. I wanted to get my hands on that Grinch one. You had.
So the Grinch one is only for December. So that's only seasonal. I have different flavors that I do once a month. before that one, I was so busy in November. I also had the like cinnamon toast crunch. I didn't even get to do it. I made some.
Yeah.
And then
I think I got. I think I got a bag. I went to the market when you were in. I think it was in Mission. Out there. I went out there and I bought a bag. Man, that bag. Shoot, I had to fight my in-laws off of that. It was a good.
Yeah, the cinnamon. It's pretty good. It's like cinnamon toast crunch, and then we did it for November, and then it finished. And then we did the one for December, which is the Grinch mix, which is green apples, strawberries, and sweet and salty. It's got a little hint to something in there, and it tastes really well, man. We sold quite a bit of that too.
Yeah.
People liked it, and still asking me for it. And I'm like, really, you don't have it, just like you said.
Right. You don't have it. Well, give me something similar, or give me something I can mix it to come close. So it's gonna cost you 4 bags. Give them to me. Super Bowl's coming, Papa. No,
that's right. Super Bowl.
Super Bowl's around the corner, man. Super Bowl's around the corner.
January 19th, Popcorn Day, National Popcorn Day. That's on the January 19th. We're not gonna be doing anything, but I just wanted to throw it out there. It's just National Popcorn Day, so it's just
day off.
That's what it is. It's my national day off. Right? That's what I'm thinking is like the post office. I'm off.
That's my government holiday.
That's right.
That's my day off. I don't want anybody texting me.
What is it? Popcorn Day. But now no work for me.
Then where's the popcorn? Make it yourself, cabrón. No, but I was gonna coming back to what you're doing in the markets. Since the last time we had you on the podcast on here, we had a big outcome. A lot of people were asking where, when. Did any of these people that watched the show, or did
I
say they
I had several followers come out, that they saw us through here in your show, and they got, hey, we saw you at the Chew and Eat show and podcasts and stuff, and good feedback, man. People just seeing it. Thank you so much for the exposure. We really, really appreciate it.
And the pleasure was all ours, man, to have you on the pod and show us all these flavors you had, bro. It was how can I put it? It was not only an honor to have you here, but God, my stomach thanks you too. It's keeping me warm for the winter we're in right now. No, but yeah, man, because when you stepped out and you were gone, but I came back, I was like, all right, guys, who's taking what? And then mine. We're like literally a popcorn fight for popcorn, dude.
They're all different flavors, man. Yeah, they're all really good flavors.
Really good. I know the wife likes the what's it called, the I can't think right now because there's so many flavors. The kettle corn, the original kettle corn,
sweet and salty.
Sweet and salty. She's really likes the sweet and salty one, and she would tell me whenever you're here at Fresco, or whenever you're out there, or if I'm heading out there and you're on the way, you're gonna go get popcorn? I go, yeah. Well, you know what I like. I go, yeah, I know what you like.
Sweet and salty. That's the basic of what starts all my fun stuff. That's sugar and salt. That's what it is. It's your traditional.
Right.
But I go the extra mile, make sure that I get you the best round popcorn that I get, the crispiest you can do it. So I go the extra mile just to make sure I give you the best.
Right.
Every batch.
The cheesy popcorn, the one you said you did it with, I think it was macaroni cheese flavor.
No, this is the one that
the cheesy one.
I've got the marinada. That's my newest one, which is a roasted corn, red Takis, and cheddar. That's that one. That's the marinada.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. About a couple of months ago, after we had you on the podcast, you mentioned about the marinada, and we bought it. I went and bought one here from you, and I had it. We had it on the podcast, and we shared it with, I think, one of the guests in the show. We were munching out, and I was telling Chew, I go, bro, honestly, to tell you the truth, I've never had a marinada. I don't even know what the hell that is. He goes, really? He goes, yeah, I've never had it in my life. I'm gonna have to taste it one day. Well, sure enough, 2 days later, there's a lady who walks into the store where I work, and you have these people that come in and sell. They hey, tengo fruta, tengo lote en el vaso, and blah blah blah, and so on. And I go, oh, okay.
I always support those people. Yeah. Always, they're out there hustling. Yeah. They're trying to do. I see them in the stores and stuff. Yeah. I always go out of my way, at least, to help them out, because again, they're trying to make an honest buck. And I know what you're talking about.
I totally hear you. And she goes, también tengo marranadas. I go, whoa. What? Tengo marranadas, yo quiero marranada. Yeah, I'll take one. I've never had one. I'll take one. So I'm like, all right, okay. So I'm thinking, something small, some corn, maybe a little bit of corn chips. The way my niece explained it to me. Que me viene para atrás con un tostido bag, bro. Así na, papá. Así na, papá. This big and about that deep. Que
Hey,
me
you
lo llena.
holding it out like it's an HB bag.
Ya mero, bro. Era HB bag, papá. HB bag. Y que me lo echa, pues, suma. It looked like a marranada, bro. Something. I'm like, Jesus. Y yo era el pinche marrano, güey.
Nos conocemos.
I know you. We belong together. And so I dip in, bro. Bro, literally 2 people could have eaten out of this damn thing.
Yeah, they serve pretty.
Y pues no me lo chingue todo, bro. I'm not gonna share with anybody. This is all mine.
They put the
Bro,
cheese, the butter,
todo.
the
Name it, you
corn,
got it.
everything.
Hasta la paloma también estaba dentro. I finish it all, bro. I get home. My wife goes, "Are you hungry?" I go, "No, I'm not hungry." What did you eat? I ate a banana. Well, how about me? It was about. Era un HB bag, okay? It was a good size, babe. No, bro. She made. I think that day she had made. I think it was tuna fish sandwiches. We were gonna eat something light, but I go, babe, I can't even eat the tuna fish sandwich. Man. I am stocked. I cannot. I can't eat. But I have never now. When anybody mentions marinara, I'm like, oh,
That's a lot.
Oh
It's
God, no.
But the flavors,
It's so good,
the
but oh,
flavor
not
it
right
has
now.
is good.
It's and in the comparison of the taste, I could literally taste the popcorn.
When I did it with and that one's just by chance. One of my customers suggested it, porque me dijo, hey, put the red takis and the cheddar together, right?
Right.
And I was like, okay. So I was thinking about it. And I said, I already got the roasted corn. What does the marinara have? I said, they put roasted corn.
Yeah,
they got the cheese. They
Yeah.
they either make it with tostitos or they make it with any other flavor. You
Right.
can do it with hot Cheetos or red takis, right?
Right.
So I'm like, I've got them all. So I put them all 3 together, and then the next day I go to my girl set to help me pack it, and I told my wife, hey, look, babe, this is what I did. Tasted it, man. It was super good, especially that roasted corn.
Yes.
That flavor, the roasted corn, just
Yes.
wraps the cheese and the red
That's-
takis together, man. It's just like,
That
bam.
street corn, man. Jesus Christ. I mean, you can.
I went to San Antonio. Some guy me dijo,
Brings a tear in my eye,
me
man,
dice un
thinking
guy,
about it.
está comiendo el guy en San Antonio. He bought a bag. Dijo, y lo me dice el guy, oye, sir, ¿qué? Dijo, ¿no tienes lemon pepper para echarle?
Vámonos,
You know, like I know, right? He wanted to put lemon pepper, how they normally put lemon pepper on the roasted corn in a cup.
Right?
So me pide lemon pepper, me da risa. Le dije, no, pues maybe that's something to think about.
Yeah,
You know?
lemon pepper popcorn will be something different. That's
Yeah.
a total different. That's a different aspect of stuff. The different flavors, and that's what I like about your popcorn, man. It's not just pues tengo esto, this flavor. You jump the extent of saying, hey, let me try this out, and it goes on for, hey, let me try this flavor, and you're not afraid to experiment on
Yep.
different flavors, man.
Yeah, I mean, what's worst thing is they don't buy it, they don't like it.
Right.
We either tweak it or we just don't make it again, or if not, we continue. A lot of these flavors that I have, they're all made. Well, let's see if it works, and they've been sticking. And so now I'm at the point that hey, I gotta limit myself how much popcorn I have because it's quite a bit of flavors.
Yeah, Michael, they'll say, hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's going on, buddy? And my wife's like, hello. I go, hi, babe, yes. Yes, I asked for your salt,
Sweet and salty.
Sweet and salty. We brought that up a few minutes ago. If you missed it, ni modo, I already ate it. We talked
You
about
didn't
the
show up.
marinata, man. Oh, but yeah, man, and these flavors are coming out. And that's one thing I want to ask. When you were up in San Antonio, selling your product, what was the aspects of that of the customers walking in and looking at all this?
San
popcorn?
Antonio, different people, very nice people and stuff like that. I had a real good response because the norm is just having your sweet and salty and caramel. Mind you, I think I did very well. There was 7 kettle corn vendors at that venue.
Vámonos.
7 different kettle corn vendors.
Hijo de
So,
su-
and I think I came up on top because I had the indifferent, I had the red takis, the roasted corn.
the selection, a little bit
Yes.
more of a selection.
Out of that one being in there, I also got invited to the Poteet Strawberry Festival. Si Diosito quiere, we're going to Poteet, man.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
We're going to Poteet. I mean, they say that's my first year, but they say it's crazy big.
Right.
And then the lineup that they're gonna have, man, is just like all big artists, and
Right.
they say over 100,000 people show up in that place in 2 days or 3 days.
Someone's gonna be busy.
Yeah.
Mom, get ready.
Oh my
Mama,
God.
get ready.
The president of the Poteet Strawberry Festival tasted our popcorn,
See?
and the guy stopped there and he goes, "Man, I've never tasted this, and I've never had it." And he goes, "We would like to extend an invitation to you here." And I said, "Can you work with flavors?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's what I do."
Right.
So he wanted a strawberry flavored popcorn
Yeah.
that's going to be hopefully featured there, and so I'm in the works on that one to do something with.
That's awesome.
I throw in maybe dehydrated strawberries, real strawberries, dehydrated,
Mix.
freeze dried or something in it. Something we're gonna play with it. But I'm definitely gonna. But I'm excited for that one.
That's gonna be an interesting one to
Yeah.
watch. We hope you post all the excitement up there while you're doing that, man.
Yeah. Definitely gonna go live and see what it is.
Being in San Antonio, the San Antonio market, I know there's a lot of local celebrities that go out there, walk through there, and just some of them have an entourage with them. Some of them are just like the escondidos and sunglasses. I mean, has it come to a point, maybe even down here, has it come to a point that you had anybody, come in and say, hey man, anybody that that's been on, and that's been big, someone.
One of the guys, the Dorados, those guys, they came by and pick up some popcorn when they were in San Antonio.
How many bags? I mean, literally, how many bags?
They took like 7. They took a whole bunch. Because one of them came by and tasted it, and then and they're like, I didn't know who they were.
Right.
And so, well, I knew who they were, but they weren't like dressed.
Right.
So they showed up, and then the other one, they were walking around, I guess, before they did their show, and then one of them, the other one came by, they go, hey, taste this, and then one of them had a Takis, and the other one got to taste the caramel. So everybody's sharing bags around there. They're all walked out. Everybody walked out with a bag at least, and I was like, hey man, yeah. So that was really cool, those guys. And I was like, went to go see them, on the stage. I was like, oh, okay.
Orale. There you go. And we got Louis back, one of our number one fans from the beginning of our whole podcast, Mr. Louis here. Happy New Year, but there you go, Louis. I got you, man. Start off the year right. But so as far I know, you were up in San Antonio. There was something about Corpus Christi. We're in Corpus Christi also. That you had a buddy of yours that was up there doing some fruit. Some sort of fruit.
Oh yeah. Two vets and the fruit. They're actually here based out of Westlaco, and they're two veterans. They're vets, and they have a fruit cup business. They sell fruits, right?
Really?
And they travel. They go to Corpus, and they were there last weekend. And she loves the red Takis, and that's why I saw them. That's why I try to help them out.
Right.
Promote as
Right.
small business as we can.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we help each other out as much as we can.
Yeah, really neat people.
Yeah.
We're actually going to see them next weekend. We're going to hopefully see them next weekend.
Right. I know next Thursday you got al fresco coming up.
We got al fresco Friday. We have the Willacy County cook-off Friday and Saturday, which is that one. Yeah, Friday and Saturday it will be in Willacy County. Hopefully, if the weather permits, everything's gonna be good and stuff like that. Hopefully, the teams don't be out there in that rain or.
No kidding. I mean, consider the fact the way it is cold right now in the RGB. For us, if you're watching the podcast on YouTube or you're listening to it on Spotify and all these great other areas that we have our podcast streaming through, we're located deep South Texas. Our winters here are literally anywhere between 50 degrees to 32 degrees. Those are our winters. Those are our winters. That's what
and for an hour or two.
Yeah, and that's because if you know what, those people that drive out to New York to go see the season changes, come to the RGB. It'll happen in one day.
Hot, cold, rainy, sunny.
Exactly.
And
You get all 4 seasons in one day. Palos, where can you get that? Only in the RGB.
And then 956.
In the 956 area. And while you're watching it, get some kind of popcorn while you're there.
Get your Milos.
Get some Milos kind of popcorn. But with the weather being so cold as it is right now in the RGB, I mean, you would think at the moment, at this time period, just like you say, popcorn day, day off, that's my day off. But the cold season's how, it's hard to get markets to go up and running. Do you take the time to experiment there, or do you try to bundle up as much as you can to get your product ready for the next?
No, we bundle it up and try to get ready for the shows, and that's how we pre-plan correctly accordingly to what it is. So like Monday we're gonna get ready for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Right.
Yeah, so Monday we start getting after it, and then we get ready.
There you go. Big shout out to Sean Logan, the Morgan Freeman of the RGB.
The Morgan Freeman.
He hates it when I say that. You stop calling me that. But yeah, man. I mean, the popcorn business is going very well for you. I've seen all the TikToks you put out there. I've seen all the new flavors you've been bringing out. A couple of new flavors, especially the Grinch one. I know that one looked like it might have been a very big hit. You know, like I said, there was a time where I wanted to go. I gotta go and get this before they run because I know you have posted on there. It was only a seasonal flavor for that. So like, I gotta get out there. And then I threw him a curveball. I go, yeah, man. What about our chewing new popcorn, bro? What happened to the sweet and sour? Come on, man.
Yeah, we'll get you some. We'll get you squared off, man. Yeah.
The sweet and sour, the chewing new sweet and sour popcorn, huh? Eat it while you watch the two dummies on film. Yes, Sean, really. Morgan Freeman, 956. But yeah, man, that's awesome that this is going great for you guys. Business is booming. As far as young entrepreneurs that are trying to, I guess, try to follow you, because you always have the ones that try to follow in your footsteps or try to do the same thing you're doing. I mean, it's not to the point where you're like, oh, you know what, oh, they're trying to copy us. No, I mean, you welcome that because, I mean, you like to have that on the side because sometimes they have questions, sometimes they have answers, sometimes they have questions and you have answers.
Actually, like when you said that, yeah, I work with a lot of kettle corn people that, you know, from upstate and stuff like that. And then if anybody has any questions, man, I'll share my ideas. I'll help them out, trying to give them the best advice. Because a lot of it, I'm self-taught. I mean, it's just like when I started, all I said to myself, I said, I'm going to go buy popcorn and make it. And you know, worst thing can happen is burn it. I'll make another batch. Thank God we have not burned a batch. So we've been doing good. So I'll just share my experience with people. Any new entrepreneurs that wants to try it out, hey, by all means, if I can help you out. I mean, it's a fun thing. A lot of people like popcorn, and I just go out of the norm. You know, it's just to have different flavors because I mean, we haven't had it in popcorn down here in the valley. It's just different. So
yeah, it is. It is different. Yeah. It is different. I mean, to get that phone call, to get that one in particular phone call, you know, the phone rings. Hello. He goes, yes. May I speak to the owner of Milo's Kettle Corn, please? He goes, this is he. My name is Mr. Smith. I am calling from Earl Reckenbacher. We are interested in your current corn, and we'd like to work with you. What a bear! What a bear! What a pinche bear! Cuelga la phone, tío. Ya te conozco.
It's Chuy making me a prank.
He didn't take our offer, Jim. Damn those 956 people. They got some good shit down there.
I had a little story that happened to me. I don't know if I said it last time. I did a fundraiser, and then this guy is in charge of the PTO, and we did the fundraiser and everything. And then he meets me like a week later after I delivered, and he meets me there. You know, the popcorn really likes it, and the guy comes to my house and picks up popcorn. He said, "Guy, hey, do you ever think of going to retail?" And I'm like, "No, not really. You know, kind of doing my own thing and just doing the markets and stuff like that." And then, okay, so it stayed like that. So the following week he comes around and buys some more popcorn, and then he asked me again. I was in McAllen. And he asked me again, hey, do you think about doing retail and stuff like that? And then I turn around and I look at the guy and I'm like, what are you asking me for? I said, why do you keep on asking? And he goes, you know why? He goes, why? I said, I'm a whole buyer for the corporate office of HEB. And I'm like,
oh, whoa, hey,
so that's when I froze for a little bit. I was like, okay.
Calmao, hold on, let me go get my taxi.
I know, right? I was like, yeah, let me go get more popcorn, right? And then he goes, I work for the corporate office of HEB. He goes, you have something good in your hands, son. He goes, you should need to look for, you need to, apply for when they do that for HEB and stuff like that.
Right.
And ever since I've engraved that in my head that one day I'm gonna have a good shot at, that's one of my goals.
Man, I mean, if the stars line up correctly,
yes, sir.
Why not? Why not just go for it? I mean, the worst that can happen is, well, you know what? We're not interested. Well, you know what? It's fine. You came to me. Remember that?
Yeah.
You came to me first, bro. You let me know when you want it back.
yeah. You let me know. Yeah. So that was pretty cool to me because Mikhail, for him to he could have started the conversation different. You know what I mean? He
Right,
could have said,
right.
hey, I work for so and so, and this is who I am. But the guy let me to see what it is until I asked him. Then he turned around, and again, to me, it's a pretty cool thing because for someone that buys stuff that in a daily basis and he deals with these big guys, for him to tell me that, I really value it a lot, man, because obviously we're doing something right.
Yeah, I mean, Sean Logan saying that's dope. That's the universe. I also got a big hello here from IC Chris Freeze Dry Treats. Another guest that was on the Chew New podcast is Milo's Category has been a local inspiration to all little local businesses.
Échale ganas.
Yes, no,
Échale
hombre.
ganas.
I found out where the candy store is. Yeah, I've been spying. I know what you're doing. You're tempting me to join you. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna just like George Bush. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. But that's awesome, bro. To have that. I mean that part of your business, that moment, you know that people are watching, they're listening, and they're taste testing. And when that happens, the doors of opportunity open up real quick. And yes, you get excited, you want to go for it, but you hold yourself. And for sure, your significant other holds you back a little bit. Hey, let's take this one step at a time.
Yeah, one
Let's
step
not-
at a time.
Let's not.
Very true. Yeah, I can.
Let's not leap yet. Let's walk to it slowly, and eventually we will get there. And it's true. It's true. There's a lot of people that do get that prize opportunity to become something bigger than with their business to help them grow even more. It can lead to more stuff from when HEB might be carrying it. Down the line, they're gonna say HEB's carrying, and Walmart. Well, what the hell? What are they selling? Walmart will be hitting you up. CVS will be hitting you up. Walgreens. By the time you know it, you're gonna be well known, not just here but all over the United States.
It's like when I got on also, again, it's people are tasting stuff and it's just our focus, is our quality and service, man. That's I'm not reinventing the wheel.
Right, exactly. No, I understand
I'm
that.
just, I'm putting all my effort into quality and service. That's what I want to be with.
I'm not reinventing the wheel. I'm just making it look good.
And tasting good.
Puro chrome, papa. Lower to the ground, candy apple red, baby. With a little bit of popcorn.
That's right.
But that's awesome, man. I mean, to think like that, like I said, I mean, I know people that have the great opportunity to push themselves so far, and it never comes. It never comes. It never gets there. But those that you've inspired along the way do the same thing you did, and they reach that point. But at the same time, they give you gratitude. Say, hey, man, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. And go watching you do your thing got me here. I just wanted you to know that. I wanted to acknowledge you for that. Thank you very much. And so even it would look nice in dollar signs, but even even if it's just the gratitude of someone else getting there, further or before you, and giving you that thank you back. I mean, that means a lot. That means a lot because you're like, shit, man. Well, at least we're doing something.
I'm really thankful for all our customers, everybody, our followers, and again, it's because of you all. That's why we get all this exposure and again, gratitude. That we're just grateful for having the opportunity to be part of here in the community. So now, since I've gotten into this, this business, I get to be more involved with the communities of the events that are coming out, making new friends, new vendors that they show up to the market. They're like, it's my first one. I'm like, don't worry about it. I've been through so many that people are like, I go out of my way to help them out, man. I just, make new friends. It's basically bottom line.
Right.
Make them feel comfortable. We're all just trying to hustle at the end of the day.
Exactly. I got Nancy Cardenas.
Yeah.
She's saying, so proud of my little brother and my sister-in-law. Super humble individual. Little brother. Little brother. León de mamá.
De Akira. De
De la
aquí.
orejita, mami. De aquí.
Sí.
When I saw the popcorn, you want some popcorn? Well, yeah, I'll take anything you want to give me, sir. I'll take it.
Sí.
Just make me eat it.
Háblala one time.
Okay, trick or treat. But it's November. Yeah, man. I mean, that's great, dude. That's great. Now the small business guys, which yourself and a lot of vendors are out here that are looking for that dream to have their product tossed into a big venue like say I mean like H-E-B, Walmart, all these huge supermarkets to have your item on the shelf when that day comes and it happens and you walk in there and you see your product. What are the expressions? What's that? What do you imagine that feeling's gonna be like?
I don't know, but before I get there, I have to get there. So, I mean, all I can tell you is just, putting all my energy and heart into it, and it'll happen. I mean, it's just if not in a couple of years, I don't know. But God's been good to us. I mean, every turn that we take, He opens 2 or 3 doors for us. I mean, I'm also going to the McAllen Convention Center. Also, hopefully at the end of the month.
That's awesome.
I've been trying
That's
to get
awesome.
in there, and
That's
I got the
awesome.
opportunity. Hopefully, be there. But they're gonna have a 3-day car show, some big car
Oh.
show in the McAllen Convention Center,
Right.
and they're gonna be there the 31st, 1st, and 2nd.
Oh, okay.
And I think we're lining up that one to be there.
I know of a special someone's watching right now. Someone very special to the Valley right now that holds very big conventions. Ramsey, if you're watching, I know you hold your Comic Cons. And what more to get your your visitors or even your celebrities when they come down to get this guy as one of your vendors because it's a not only that popcorn goes good with 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 anything to do with comic books or anything to do with Comic Con itself. Uh, it might be you're gonna have your messy eaters. I won't lie. I won't lie. But they will thank you in the end for putting a vendor in there that sells it. And they're not small bags, guys. These bags.
There's
these
7-cup
bags,
portions. Tan grandes. There's plenty
they're
of.
big. They're
It's a
big.
shareable bag.
Yeah, it's a shareable bag, man. And not only that, different flavors that you can't even imagine, man. If you get a chance, and I would suggest you dip your foot into that. Any cons that come down, get your foot to the door. Just get your foot in there. Even if it's a small, you don't really need a big spot. You just need a small little area. Display it in front. Boom, they're gonna fly out. They'll fly out real quick. If you can get that, if you can get yourself in a con like that, uh, bro.
There's one in
you're
Mission, and I seen another one in McAllen.
Yeah.
That would be pretty good to be getting.
It's a little it's a little stomping ground, Somebody, if you give a couple of bags to somebody that wants to sell them for you in there, and to mention you'll be in there, have them in costume or something, I don't know, for the event, and you'll be surprised the outcome. You'll be surprised the outcome. I've seen a lot of vendors there that they're in costume themselves, selling their product, their artwork, their video games that they're out there, and collectible like the pops I have there on the side, and it's amazing what just a little bit more extra effort to get into it, dipping your toes into something you don't know what the hell it is, but damn it, it's working, it's paying the bills, and that's what about it's. I read somewhere the only way we can accomplish something or the passion of reaching your goal is over conquering your fear. That's like the number one thing in a business profession. I've learned that the right way and the wrong way. Fear is a very, very big. It's a big monster.
It can hold you back.
It can hold you back, and you're scared to do it. But until you stand on your own 2 feet and say, you know what, I'm gonna face this fear and I'm gonna break through it. And who knows, there might be another monster on the other end. Okay, but you know what? If I got rid of this one, I can go on to the next one. But that's the number one fear. Fear is the biggest monster. That is to make a company excel to get even way larger than what you expected. And I understand that. Just like Mom said, let's wait on this HEB transition. We're gonna get there.
We're not in HEB yet, but hopefully
we're gonna get there. And then there's a little bit of that fear. What if we do it? What if we don't? What do we do? But you know what? It's better to be safe, getting there one step of the way, and eventually, you're gonna excel to your goal. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but as far as the business itself, it has been flourishing. It has been working out for you very well. I see when I walk on Fresco here, even when I saw you in Mission, there's not one, not two, like 7 people in there looking, like, get out of the way, I want to give a popcorn right here. But do you have your repeat customers? I mean, as far as your
a lot of it's I have repeat customers. I even posted up last week. I had someone all the way from Zapata.
Acá?
Just all the way from Zapata come pick up popcorn. I'm like, you weren't in McAllen? Just dijo, no. My mom found out that you were gonna be at the market. We're making the drive. We're going to Zapata.
Te lo
We're
mando
going
por express, man. No te
I know.
preocupes.
Nice. Thank you so much. It was like meant a lot. That's 2.5 hours, man, just to come and pick up our popcorn.
Yes, it is.
Which is really cool, man. That's really neat.
That's awesome.
Having all these customers come out and just, people go out of their way. They really like it.
Right. Well, that's awesome, man. To have those customers that really go all the way to come down here. I've had cousins reach out to me from Corpus Christi that have asked me, "Hey, man, I saw your episode about that popcorn guy. How can I get myself a bag?" You can probably head on.
You can order online.
Yeah, that's the time. Go online, go to his Facebook page. You can probably order through him. I don't know if he'll deliver it to you, but he'll send it to you.
Yeah, you can pick it up at the house. Yeah.
They got a big slingshot in the backyard. They pull out their shoot. What direction? Give me the right coordinates, longitude, latitude, ¿qué?
We'll shoot it over there.
Chingado, Border Patrol got it, bro. I'm sorry.
Intercepted.
Perro, chingado.
Pues, ¿qué estás mandando?
We're seeing Philip, look outside. There's bags flying by again. Is that the Paloma? Is that what they call the Paloma down here? Yeah, man. I mean, do you FedEx? Do you UPS? Or
I ship everything by post office,
which
is you can get online, and then
okay.
And it'll take about that. If I get it that same day, I'll ship it out, pack it, and then or if not, the following.
And it still comes in fresh because it's air.
Oh yeah,
fresh, right?
Yeah, everything's fresh. It'll stay over a month in the bag fresh.
Nice.
Like we got an order on Sunday morning. We had to make popcorns. We had sold out of the roasted corn.
Yeah.
So we had to make more Monday to ship it out.
And then I shipped it out in the afternoon.
What's the furthest shipment you've tossed?
It's been New York.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah, New York, California, Florida. Matter of fact, I got one for Florida that I gotta fill in too. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I like to say you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what it's us, and that'll cost you 2 bags.
We got two more.
No, but that's good, man. I mean, being tossing out to New York and all that good stuff, and then slowly your name's growing, branching out.
Hawaii.
Ooh,
yes.
Hawaii.
Yes.
You're
Hawaii. Thank you again. Thank you again.
Just like in Milan, you're welcome. No, but that's awesome, man. I mean, for you to be sending out your merchandise, your product out to branches out of Texas, that's something. And I'm pretty sure later on you probably get international shipment if it allows. If so, it allows, because I know there's a lot of different process for that to happen when they going out of international waters for it to get shipped out. But I'm pretty sure it's only a matter of time that you get called out from somewhere from Italy, the UK.
Primeramente Dios.
Mexico, ya sabía, you're international, ya cruzó la border, ya. You know what, madre, you are international, vato. Don't worry about it. You're international. Mi compadre Chuy compró 5 bolsas. Ya cruzaron. Cruzaron los cabrones. No, hombre, pero, yeah, it's crazy, man, because, I met musicians that, a young kid, young gentleman, here from McAllen, Texas. When we first interviewed him, he's a hip hop artist, and he wrote a lot of music and stuff. And he goes, "Hey man, well, how was your work cutting out here in the RGB?" Well, it plays, it gets heard, and what's how you go, oh, okay. But what I'm really impressed is that it's very big in Italy. I go, really? He goes, yeah. And he showed me the numbers in Italy and nonstop above about at least 3,000-4,000 downloadables over there. I'm like, shoot, bro, this was back when? This is like, honestly, 6 years ago when we had our first studio. And talking about Courtside J. And recently when I did talk to him about a couple of, last year when we spoke to him, we want to bring him back on the pod. And he goes, hey man, how the numbers look now? Bro, Italy's grown from 1,000 to 5,000 months to 50,000 downloads already.
Wow.
In Italy. And this is all stuff from my old stuff and my new stuff. And go, what about here in the RGV? Well, let's just say it's big in Italy. Hey man, it is what it is. But I mean, that's the purpose of RGB. Mi raza out there, if you guys are watching, local businesses, local talent, anything that's local that people are trying to excel to make our little 956 area grow and be a big gold stamp on the map down here to let them know, hey, we're alive and well. We got some good stuff down here too, man. Don't
That's
forget
right.
about us. We got kettle corn down here. We have artists that come down here. We have the icy crispy freeze dried treats down here, and among other great stuff that we offer. You know, go to local markets. If you're not from the RGV area, go to the local markets. Check out what's available on your community, what they're making. Help support these homegrown businesses, man. They're trying to be the future entrepreneurs of America, and that's a big extension of help from them. Yeah, all right, you got your supermarkets, you got your stuff, you got your name brand, blah blah, yeah, so on and so forth. But remember, those name brands start off just like these guys. They start off in a market. They had people support them, and eventually they grew slowly but surely, and they became an icon out there. So these young entrepreneurs that are trying to do the same thing, you might want to extend your arm because later on they will remember you. They will remember you, and they'll
We'll
give
still
you
help
so
them
much.
out.
Yeah,
Shop small, shop local. Just help us out here in the valley, and that's what it is. That basically, shopping small, helping the local people, and that's how I've become to be popular because they're
exactly.
supporting our local people. I'm proudly from the 956.
There you go. There you go.
I love the valley. I've been up and down the valley from Browns all the way to Rio Grande, Zapata,
Mm-hmm.
and so yeah, it's just getting supported from our locals and stuff. And so thank you so much
That's what it's all about, man.
for coming out.
I'm gonna pause right there. We gotta go into our sponsors here, man, because we gotta pay the bills, man. We gotta pay a big shout out to Anolis Construction, area code 956-363-7195. Anolis Construction, you're looking for great craftsmanship for commercial, residential, remodel, or new construction. Give Anolis Construction a call. These guys are great, man. Homeboy Tony has come through so and so through and through, man, with a lot of great buildings that they're making out there here in the valley, also north of Texas. He's been really busy. They're constantly moving, doing their work, man. It's amazing stuff that they're doing, guys. For me, I mean, I'll shoot from the hip, man. The guy's a badass on what he does. And if you saw the episode he was on here, how he spoke about his workmanship and what his work class is and how they work, he's there to please you, not himself. He's here to please you and get the contract right the way you want it, because you're the one paying the big bills to get it done. And also another big shout out to Triple J Plumbing. These guys, whew, they've been busy. Man. I know they're still looking for new employees. If you want to hit them up, call Juan at 956-854-9622. Jerry at 956-478-5316. They do residential plumbing, guys. Licensed plumbers. Down here in the Valle, ya sabes, el compadre. No, hombre, el compadre lo hace por un six pack. Nah, if you want it done right, bro, get yourself a licensed plumber because they're insured. They got everything by the book, and they'll make sure it gets done the right way. And don't forget, Triple J. They always say your crap is their bread and butter. So leave it at that. And last but not least, guys, I have you on here on a picture screen right now, and I'm gonna go right here because I'm gonna do it live right here. This is something I like to do. This is the first time I'm doing this. Proud sponsors of the Chew New podcast, Milo's Can of Corn, Extra Country, Extra Fun. Hell yeah, and that's the truth, man. The man's right here on camera. He'll tell you straight out. People come in, they enjoy every minute of it when they come in. They do local events, they do fundraisers, guys, and a lot of other little stuff they do. You want to give them a call, and much more. Reach Milo's Can of Corn on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I believe they have an email they can reach out also.
Yeah, Milo's Kettle Corn 23@gmail.com.
There you go, guys. Get your order in so you can enjoy the luxuries. I say luxuries because it is a luxury to have this popcorn. And not only that, if you're a real secret hardcore popcorn, you want to hide it, especially from your son or your wife. Or I'm not talking by experience, guys. I'm just letting you know. Because today I didn't let anybody know that you guys were coming because I want it all for me. And also, guys, don't forget, if you want to be a true subscriber to the Chew New podcast, we have a QR code right there for only $1.99 a month. You can enjoy the behind the scenes before the podcast, after the podcast. Talk a lot of crap. Oh, a lot of crap. It's horrible. It's horrible. But not only that, take advantage of the merch that we have, just like this one right here, the new cap that came in. You get subscriber, you get half price, guys. And on the blanket I showed also half price also. And those that are not subscribers, full price. we got to make a living somehow, right? So, but anyways, guys, we hope you tune in or subscribe with us, and we hope to be a new member. Trust me, I'll have send you a memorable left leg or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But anyways, guys, yeah. So going back, I know you brought some goodies today. I see that beautiful big box at the bottom there.
Yeah, good flavors, man.
Good
Yeah, let's
flavors.
break them out so you can taste them, see what you think.
Oh my
and
gosh!
stuff.
Oh my gosh! Here we go.
Hey,
Ladies
so
and
I
gentlemen,
did bring you did taste the maranada,
Yeah. We can
the
say-
Piccadilly, right? You did taste
Yes.
Yeah, that was another one that I had.
We can save that one for later. Which
Yeah,
is,
so this is the newest one that we have. It's I'm trying again. You're saying
I'll zoom into you right now. Hold on 1 second. There you go. Go ahead.
so like this one right in here again. It's just trying out new things and stuff like that. It's blue takis and white cheddar.
Oh,
It
wow.
mixes well. It's just the spiciness, the vinegar in it is the. It's pretty good, man. I'm gonna open it for you to taste it, see what you think, see what you. What do you think?
Come on, man. Dude. Why are you doing this to me?
So what you're doing in here, I'm gonna grab one in here. So we're gonna do one blue, two whites. So that's the way you're doing it, like this. So we do, two whites, one blue. Here you go, take the bag.
I got you.
The only one we're not gonna open is sweet and salty, because that belongs to somebody.
Yes, we're not tasting sweet and salty
I
today.
got that. Ya viste.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's more like a cheesy flavor
Oh
that
my
sits in the
God.
back, and it's kind of like the blue takis. Like it mixes well. Like I was just.
Oh wow, this is really good. I've always seen the blue takis on the shelf at HEB or Walmart and on the shopping centers. I'm afraid to take it. The only reason why, because sometimes my acids get really bad on my stomach. But now that I'm tasting it here,
Yeah, taste it good. The more you have it, the more it settles that cheese, that white cheddar with the blue taki. So the blue taki gives you the salty, the vinegar, and a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
of hot. And then with that cheese, it mixes in there. And people liked it so far. It's a good, yeah, there you go.
yeah, I'll put it right there. Hey, Chew, look. Damn, it's really good. It really is really good. That's really good. That's a good one. This one is called blue tea and cheese.
No, that one's, the blue taki didn't fit in there. I gotta make sure that I modify that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's the blue takis and white cheddar. That's a good flavor. And see what you think of the salt and vinegar. This is.
Oh, dude. My
like this stuff?
my wife and I were talking about that when you
This
showed
is-
it, and I was like, oh my god. He goes, if he has salt and vinegar, you better
Yeah.
get it. Like, I'll try and
Taste
get
it.
it, baby.
Yeah, get it.
I'll
Like,
try.
it's good.
I'll try it. Not saying it's gonna make it home, baby. I'll tell you right now.
Right in there.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Mhm.
Let me put this bad boy up right here. I'll put this right here. Let me head out there. Let me zoom
Yeah.
in. You guys wanna
I think you'll like this one.
let us know a little bit about that. Give us a little background.
You like that saltiness, that salt and vinegar, that vinegary flavor.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Okay.
Now makes me
Oh
want to
my
get a
God.
Coke.
Oh yeah.
You wouldn't smelled it?
Oh.
When I'm
Oh,
making
yeah.
this thing, you could smell that vinegar is so strong when I'm tumbling it.
Right.
And I'm making it, man, it gets pretty strong, but it's good.
Yeah.
It's got a good flavor. That's your salt and vinegar. Kind of reminds you that, the salt and vinegar chips.
Yeah.
Remember the Tom's bags? Remember the last time I seen it. I don't know where I've seen salt and vinegar, but
Mm-hmm.
that one was
Oh
it.
my god. My fuck. Put a movie on.
Yeah. Movie nights, it's
guys,
cold, you can't
guys,
be
end of the
outside.
podcast. We will see you next week.
For movie
Wow.
night.
Wow. This is the movie night popcorn right here. Jesus, this is really good.
Yeah, that one's good.
Oh my God, salt and vinegar. Yeah, we saw you put this on Facebook, and I was telling my wife, I was like, check this out. He goes, what? He made a new flavor. I go, what is it? I go, salt and vinegar. My wife's eyes lit up like, what did you say? I go,
She likes that salt and vinegar, yeah.
salt and vinegar. Oh my gosh. They go, how do you think it tastes? I don't know. We're gonna find out soon.
Yeah, I like it. I was like, I'm impressed with it. I like it. I had it for a minute, but I hadn't done it.
Right. It's really good. And that's the first thing I said when I reached out to you. Where you out this weekend? And you told me where you were at. And I go, you said you have the salt and vinegar on. He goes, yeah, I got a couple of bags. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see if I can make it out there. I wasn't able to make it out there, man. But I mean, it literally tastes like if you actually eat a chip. man, I wish I had a Coke with me now, man. I could drink it
Yeah, you
now.
don't want to drink a Coke
You know,
with it. It's just,
Coke
it's good.
Zero, Coke
Really,
Zero.
Coke Zero.
Imagine
Yeah.
a
Coke
pickle,
Zero,
a pickle, a Coke, and that.
I'm watching the figure. And go, you're not gonna get. I'm already in shape. I'm a circle.
No GMO, nothing. People are watching. They're asking me for sugars and stuff like that. Diabetic people, that works.
Really?
You can have that. Yeah.
Mira tú, ni mopa.
Next week, people, maybe.
Ni tampoco. Ain't gonna be here, baby. But yeah, and I know you want to show the bags of that's the marinada, right?
No, this
Oh,
is your red takis. This is the most popular one that we have. Everybody likes
Okay,
the
yeah.
red takis. Have you
Okay.
tasted this one right here? Let's.
Yeah. I think we tasted that last time.
That one you
Yeah, we
tasted this
tasted
one. This
last
is your
time,
red
yeah.
takis.
Yeah.
Another one that I'm really proud of. It's this one's the Milo's Maranao, which is the roasted corn, the cheese, and this one.
Bro.
Good stuff.
Don't say, guys. If you know me, and you see me on the street or you see me at work, or don't mention marinada to me, bro. Because all I picture is those chips, chips and that corn, bro. That was
I can't
just
even
unbelievable.
take some.
I don't know. Yeah.
I can eat my own stuff. It's so good. Man.
I believe it. Dude, it's so good.
Mhm.
It's so good, bro. It's so good.
I love popcorn, man. Like you got the cheese, you got the corn, the red takis. The way it just combines good is super good.
Yeah, yeah. Like I told you, when I ate that marinara, the first thing, I could not believe that it was that good. I'm like, Jesus Christ, it tastes just like the popcorn that
Here,
I ate
have
last
some.
time. Oh my God, here
Have
we go.
some
Hold on.
more.
I'm leaving the camera there by itself. All right. Yeah, see here. No, but yeah, I got Mike here. I need a chew a new pillow. Guys, those are not for sale, Mike. Those are not for sale. As you can see,
Check it out, guys.
Check out that
You
one.
know, how cute. Están bien cute los dos.
Cállate la boca, bro. I know, huh?
I know, huh?
Oh my gosh, man.
Who
Yeah.
gave you this? How did you get these?
Those, all right, I'll say it. I made them. Not the guy.
He's
No, I
te quedaron bonitas, dijo.
I ordered those. I ordered those online. They were at a good price. When I got them in, my wife goes, "Are you serious?" I go, "Hey, they're for the studio." Really? You put your faces on the pillow? Do you realize where that pillow's gonna be? I go, "Yeah, I do." Yeah, people are gonna be laying back on them. People are gonna sit on them. But hey.
Hey, these are actually really cool pillows too.
Yeah, I think that's the one Mike's talking about. That's the one Mike's talking about. That one has our old emblem on there. I really like our old emblem. The only reason why, because of the color, it really comes out. And if you see it on camera, if we zoom it in right there, if you see it on camera, it really pops the sign, the way it looks. And yeah, I've had people ask me, hey, are you selling them? I go, no, man, I'm not selling them, bro. I'm sorry, I'm not selling them. But if we do, by any chance, do get them, we will sell them. Not with the pillow inside. You got to buy your own pillow. All right, I'm not gonna spend that much money on a pillow. All right? Hell no. But yeah, Mike's over here. Oh, Mike, I'm sorry, Mike. I know you're heartbroken. I'm sorry, buddy, but those are not for sale. I know you want to put those in your drum kit, but it ain't gonna work. But yeah, man. I mean, the flavors that you brought out today. I mean, the salt and vinegar takes the cake. The marinara is really good. I mean, not a doubt. And the blue taki one is actually really good too. But the one I was really looking forward to was actually the salt and vinegar. Because I saw, like I said, my wife and I saw it. And we're like, dude, we gotta taste that. We gotta see. Let's see if it's anything similar to actually the chip itself. I go, yeah, and if we do get it, we're buying 3-liter Cokes for you and me. I go, bad boy.
Coke Zeros?
Puro Coke Zeros, baby. Puro Coke Zero. Pagayeta. No. But yeah, man, I told her, it's the first thing I told her. But yeah, but I know I took her the caramel one.
And green apple?
Yeah, she loved that one. She said it was really good. And this one next to it is the caramel, right? By
Yeah,
itself.
it's just a regular
The caramel. Yeah, and like I said, I took the cheesy one, the one that was all cheese. The extra cheese, I think it's called the extra cheese, the one you had?
The spicy one, or is
No,
it just
the
regular?
Regular one.
Just the regular cheese.
Jesus Christ, I downed that sucker in
You like
one
that?
night. I downed it in one night. My wife goes, "You ate it all?" I go, "Yeah."
That's
Oh,
really
you
good.
didn't leave me any? I go, "Nope, sorry."
I sell quite a bit of that, like in the fundraising that we do, the fundraisers. I make
Tell us
quite a
about
bit.
that. I know your fundraising thing is going really
Yeah,
good with
we've
a
been
lot of
doing
these
really
schools.
good. A lot of the schools have been supporting us. We do fundraising with the schools. Again, it's just giving back to the community. They make a good amount of profit off of it. Everybody's familiar with the Milo's kettle corn, so
Right.
I mean, it's in 2 weeks you can get quite a bit of money, raised.
Mhm.
Because it has good profit margins into it.
It's like I said. If you look at these bags, man, look at this bag. I mean, really look at it. It's, I mean, it's a big bag. It's a good amount of popcorn. This, I mean, don't get me wrong, Cinemark. Don't wrong, Cinemark. Like I'm gonna try to hide this in my wife's purse to take it into watch the movie. What are you doing, sir? Why are you putting butter in your wife's purse? It's something that we do. It's a tradition when a new movie comes out. Pay no attention to the other four
I
bags
should
we
have
got.
brought you the butter one. I also started carrying the butter because of the fundraising.
Right.
That's también está bien bueno. Because that's the one that I used as base to do some other of my flavors.
Right,
And
right.
I wasn't carrying it, but now it started selling. It actually sold everything I made this past weekend.
Really?
It's just plain popcorn, but then the cool thing about it that you're just eating little round crisp balls. You know what I mean? It's
Right,
just the
right.
popcorn. It's just super good.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's why. Yeah.
No, man, but it's really good, man. Now that we've gone over, it's over how many years have you been doing this already?
It's gonna be in April.
2 years.
In April will be hit 2 years.
In the 2 years, let's go back the first year you started this. I know everybody has the first stepping stone to step on in order for them to excel in their business. Mom, and I know what you're gonna say. I want to hear what mom wants to say. When he decided to do this popcorn business, what were the first thoughts in your mind? I mean, and be honest, be blunt about it. It's okay. It's the first year. It's like me saying, "Hey, babe, I want to raise chickens." What? I want to raise a chicken.
Why? Because it's so expensive.
No. But this, mind you, this is 2 years ago. I want to raise chickens. That's local raise. I want to raise chickens. Now, don't you wish I raised chickens? Huh?
That's good. Yeah.
But the first time he came up to you, he asked you, "Hey, I want to start doing popcorn." What was the first thing that popped in your head? I mean, be honest about it, because things are going great now.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, I know you said yes because it's happening. But I mean,
Yes.
what was the first thought in your head?
Ay, Dios.
Ay, madre policía, santo Dios. I mean,
It was, but we were in a situation where what he was doing wasn't working.
okay,
And I knew that wasn't something he wanted to do.
okay.
And I knew, because we've talked about kettle corn in the past,
Mhm.
and I knew it's something that it was in his dreams to do.
Right.
And I wasn't gonna stop him. I was like, no, like I think I was in Corpus at that time in training. I was working,
Mhm.
and he just called me. He's like, hey, this other thing that I was doing is not gonna work out. I think I'm gonna go and give my 2 weeks, and I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Hijo de su-
And I was like, okay, we got this. I got
Right,
this.
right.
I got both of us. So I was like, I got both of us.
Okay.
I don't know. We started talking about popcorn and kettle corn. Then I'm like, hey, remember we ordered that trial CD where they show you how to make popcorn and how to start your business from the beginning. I'm like, why don't you apply for it?
Mhm.
I'm like, we're not asking anybody for money. We're not like we're doing it our own,
Right.
and just apply for it. What's the worst they're gonna tell you? You decline,
Exactly.
Not even like 10 minutes later, he's like, I got accepted.
I got accepted.
Yes!
I was like, oh, really? that was quick.
I
I
gotcha.
thought it was gonna take a week or something.
Right.
But no, I'm like, order it, do it, like let's go, like we got this. You want to do this?
Right.
I got you. Let's go for it. And
Right.
Matt, I mean, I can tell you that we struggled in the beginning. We would do markets and we're like, oh no, it's
Mhm.
slow. Like, can we really do this every weekend?
Right.
We're working the whole week. I get out of work, help him do popcorn, back popcorn, sell off the house,
Right.
and then in the weekend continue working and working and working.
Mhm.
And I'm like, can we do this like every weekend? Like, is this gonna be something that we're looking at doing? Like, and we really thought about it. I mean, remember when we It was probably like 3 months in. We were in a market somewhere in Mission, and we had sold like 3 bags. I was like, whoa.
Okay.
And he was like, no, it's okay. Like we got this. Like we got this. He was always super positive about everything.
That's
I was
good.
like, I was like, oh my god.
You gotta have the balance of yin and yang when it comes to a business. Yeah.
And he's like, you know what? Let me stop here. And he stopped in a park, and he did not hesitate. He got his bin. He went and he's like, hey,
we walked apart.
hey,
We
you wanna
hadn't
buy
sold
some popcorn?
nothing.
Hey, you wanna sell some? You wanna buy some popcorn? Look, I have these flavors, and I was like, I was behind him like with another bin.
You didn't drive a white van, did you?
I know, right?
Just a question I'm throwing out there.
That day we didn't sell anything. We went to a market. We didn't sell anything. You know,
Right.
it was like, and she was all like, really? This isn't that all we thought? And so we were passing by, that duck pond on Sherry Road.
Yes.
Okay, there, that little park. There's always
Yeah,
people
there's
there.
always people exercising. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I had to sell popcorn. I just didn't do anything that day when I started. So I went in there and I started asking people, hey, popcorn, selling this and that. Some people bought popcorn. I didn't sell a whole lot. So I kept on driving. I said, we got it. And so I got all pumped up and stuff. Man, I stopped at the Charlie Clark Nissan right there off in Far.
Okay.
That big old dealership, that Nissan dealership.
Mhm.
Man, I sold about 100 bags right there in an hour and a half.
Palos, chingón.
Like that. I showed up, talked to one of the managers, and then before I know it, man, I'm just bringing boxes down, and people are just buying in there. And then I stopped at that same day. I was so motivated because people were so helping me out. I didn't finish selling all my popcorn here at ¿cómo se llama? Red Pin Motors.
Right.
I stopped there and they bought me a whole bunch of popcorn. And she was like, "What?" And I sold all I had. And that was when we started. But it's just
him like motivating himself.
It's
good.
Like he's like, I know this is not gonna stop me. Like
Right.
he doesn't stop. Like I'm more of like I'm scared. Like I don't know.
Right.
Can we do
No.
that?
Hasta
And
los,
he's like,
hasta los pinches patos en el Sherryland.
Sí,
Oye, bro,
yeah.
¿cuántos salen las bolsas?
Él le estaba dando popcorn a los
like
patos también.
I went atrás de él con a bin, and I was like, yeah, babe, we're selling this. Like we got this. We got
Yeah.
this. Like and it's just the way that he just motivates himself, and like now I'm more like, okay, we can do this. Yeah,
We got
like,
it.
we got it.
We just
like,
gotta do it. If not, we live and learn.
Yeah,
Ánimo,
exactly.
ánimo.
Yep.
You need, yeah, I got you, man.
If
But
not, make
no.
adjustments as you're going. Just try to stay positive. And something negative happens, it's just we can't control a lot of the things around us. We just can try to control ourselves and try to adapt. Be positive. Sometimes it gets frustrating. Don't believe me. We've all had our ups and downs and stuff
Right,
like that. But
right.
just gotta, just look at it the bright side and try to see the best outcome out of it.
Right,
It's
right.
just, but it's had its difficulties and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
of
and-
course, you're gonna have your stumbles along the way, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
So, but so far everybody's, received us with open arms anywhere that I've been, and I said I try to, win you over anybody that I can because, it just doesn't serve any good, for being that bad guy.
Right. right.
It's just trying to do the right thing at the end of the day, and even
Right.
when no one's watching, you always try to do the right thing, and that's what I live on. Do the right thing even when no one's watching.
There you go, and that's what it's all about, man. It's not as far as like saying standing up for yourself. It's pushing yourself to the limits, man. If you really want to reach a goal, you have to have, como dice el mexicano, los ganas de hacerlo. You got to get there. You have the motivation to get there. Motivation, not that kind of motivation, but motivation to get there. You have to push yourself.
You've
there.
hurt my motivation, right?
Yeah.
Chingale porque nadie más le va a chingar por ustedes.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's my
Exactly.
motivation.
Yeah, I've heard so many scenarios, man, that I've seen to the past where people get a great start in the first 4 months, and then all of a sudden it just dies down. And it goes, well, what happened, bro? You gotta go out there and get it. You gotta network. You gotta throw your name out there. You gotta push yourself. You gotta constantly be moving, move. You can't sit still. It's always been a saying where you say, why can't I win the lottery, bro? Are you playing? Are you buying a ticket? Because no one's gonna buy you the ticket. You gotta go get it yourself. You gotta play your
Wasn't it
numbers.
2 weeks ago over $1 billion or something like
A
that?
guy from where's he?
Cali.
Cali.
Imagínate.
800 well, cash
Somebody
out.
from
Cash.
Brownsville just won one?
Someone just hit $1 million in Brownsville.
¿Dónde me lo para dentro de ahí? Would you like to sponsor? Would you like to sponsor? Quiero corn in the podcast.
Yeah.
And I got Jose Antonio Perez saying, hey guys, hi Milo, hi Alex from Bertha's toy store. the best kettle corn. Hell yeah.
What's
Yeah,
up, man?
yeah.
Really, really humble people right there, man. They have a toy store.
Woo!
They sell all sorts, mobile toy store actually, and they sell all sorts of those little toys that everybody's, all the kids are buying and stuff. And he bought a trailer, wrapped it up, and it's just like a little mobile
Where's
toy
this
store. There, he's at the markets. Him and Berta, bien linda gente.
Jose Antonio Perez.
Yeah,
That's his name?
Bertha Toys.
Bertha's Toys.
We're gonna have to get you on the pod, man. I want to see. You got Ninja Turtles?
Dude, he's got all sorts of, and I think he goes to the those Comic Con things. And
Oh,
stuff.
bro.
He's got all those sorts of.
Papacito. Vente. Vente.
Yeah,
I would
he'd
love
be
to have
an
you on the
interesting
podcast,
guy
man.
to talk to too. He's got some nice toys and stuff like that.
Yeah, I love watching these young collectors, man. That they have. I met a buddy of mine. There's a buddy of mine who he collects so much stuff, dude. It freaks me out. His wall his shelves on his wall are filled with memorabilia of toys. I'm talking about anime. I'm talking about manga. I'm talking about anything you can even think of, from Demon's Slayer to One Punch Man, to just to name a few, Chainsaw Man. He has these large toys, well, I would say figurines or models or whatever you want to call them, on the wall, and I freak out every time. He's getting one, like almost one every week. And I ask him, bro, how much are those? He goes, if I tell you, I had to kill you. But beautiful, man, beautiful. And then just recently, this Christmas, I got my son actually a large figurine for his room. And it was from My Hero Academia. Got it for a real good price, and he loves it. And he's like, Dad, I want more of those. I'm like, bro, man, those bad boys are expensive. Like, I got it at a real good price. Shout out to Ramsey over here at Kaboom Comics. He had a big sale going on. But yeah, man, I mean, to have somebody from a Toy Store coming to our podcast, that'd be pretty cool to have, especially comic book readers and so on and so forth, these collectible stuff. I'm all about the small business, man. Helping these young people, young entrepreneurs trying to make their business big. That's what it's all about, helping people out.
Helping each other out, just support each other out, encourage each other, because there's some days that it'll be rough and stuff like that. But that's, your fellow vendors, man. That's how you encourage each other, and help them out. If you can drive them business their way, why not?
Right.
I try to do that every time, hey, go see so and so, or for this or that,
Right.
So we know a whole bunch of little vendors, they're not little, they're all, good vendors and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I hear you, man. That's good to know that there's not only you're doing your shop thing here, your market, but you also have time to help your fellow entrepreneur to push themselves also to get.
Because those are the ones that help me,
Exactly,
I mean, it's just got to return the favor.
Exactly, I hear you, totally hear you. We are an hour and 7 minutes into the podcast. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
I'm having fun and eating popcorn, bro. And that's because I'm not eating it.
Hey, are you saving a bag for my friend?
I ain't saying shit.
Hey, a ver si para la otra le traemos.
You ain't bringing
Hey, he's gonna find empty bags, right? That's all he's gonna find.
You're gonna get something, I'll tell you that. But first things first, I want to say thank you, first of all, for coming on the podcast.
Appreciate it.
Once again with your great product, man. I can't wait. I'm waiting for that sweet and sour, man. I'm waiting for that. It's coming soon. I know it's gotta come soon.
It's sweet and sour.
It's sweet and
Chewy.
sour. Chewy new podcast, popcorn,
He
sweet and
wants
sour.
that chewy, sweet and salty.
Oh,
We'll get it
can't
made.
wait. I can't wait for that one. But anyways, guys, thank you once again for coming out, having
Thank
some
you.
fun with it. And on top of the
It's an honor
house,
for us.
guys, since we, like you said, you gotta help promote each other. I got 2 caps right here that I've been saving for our first time guests for the first episode of season 6. These are yours. I'll give them to
Thank
you
you
right
so
now. Hold on one
much.
second. Thank you so much. Here you go. Yeah, put
Awesome,
that on
awesome.
camera.
Oh, nice.
There you
Right
go.
there.
Check it out, guys.
Have those beautiful caps there. They're old. If you touch them, bro, it reminds you when you were a kid, when you used to play baseball. Is that nice little thick foam in front? No, hombre, bacha. Mira. No, hombre, cállate, be quiet, shut up. No, hombre,
Hey, voy a
rock.
quitar
American banner, mira. No, hombre, papá.
Era de aquí.
Mira, it belong on that cabeza.
That's because you have a big head.
Vámonos,
Hey,
chico.
truck driver.
Párale. Black eyes. No, once again, guys, thank you so much for coming out and having fun with me today, man. Unfortunately, Chu wasn't able to come out here and enjoy the festivities with us. Chu, hope you're feeling better, brother. I know the cold really gets to your joints and stuff like that, and I know it's kind of tough for you to head out here. It's all good, man. We're all praying for you. Hope you feel better for next week. Have you come back? Unfortunately, it's not popcorn, but thank you once again, guys. I appreciate
Yes,
you
sir.
guys.
It's
And
an
don't
honor.
forget,
Thank you so much.
next
Appreciate
week,
it.
Thursday, al fresco.
Fresco.
They will be out in the market selling all this good stuff, man. Do not miss out. I think Fresco starts at 6.
It starts at 6 and it's the last one of the season.
So we got one more in February.
Nope, that's it.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, they're
That's
done.
the last one. They're done for the year.
Holy moly.
Yes, sir.
Guys, you
Gonna
don't
buy
want to
quick.
miss this one, guys.
It's
You
the
don't
last
want to
one-
miss
the
this
last
one.
hurrah for this year.
Head out here, South Texas Boulevard in Wisco, Texas, right next to this beautiful building that we have here. And inside you'll find a little studio over at the Via Cortez, right along South Texas Boulevard. Enjoy all the festivities, food, vendors, live music, performances. Hopefully the weather is better than it is today. Hopefully it's now the cold here is gonna go away, so hopefully it kind of stays kind of cool. If it is, you're gonna have a great time. And even if it's hot, come out and support your local businesses, your local everything that has to do with the 956. Come out here and enjoy yourself. All the great festivities. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Milo's Kettle
Appreciate
Corn.
it.
Thank you so much for all this extra crunchy and extra fun, like it says in your bag, man. And one more last time, they put that bad boy here on screen. If you want to reach out to these guys, there's a QR code. Proud sponsors of the Chew New Podcast. Head out there, make your order, place your order. Place your order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, place your order. But they'll get you going. Don't forget, guys, if you are interested in the merch that we have, if you are a subscriber, half price on the caps, half price on the blankets. Only for the subscribers, they will know the half price for it. Unfortunately, if you're not a subscriber, you're paying full price, and I'll put the full price later on this week so you can see what we're looking at. But other than that, guys, like I said, thank you so much for coming out. God bless you, man, and hopefully nothing but
Gracias.
golden
Thank you.
trails onto where you're
Thank you.
going. And who knows, next time we see them, they'll be in HEB's aisles, man.
That'd be nice.
He'll probably be there every day. Buy my stuff. You gotta buy my stuff. Buy it. ¿Qué es eso? Jimmy's, get that Jimmy's out here.
Take this one.
Oh, bro, back me. Está vivo el vato. Cómprate nuevo, bro. Thank you so much, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the podcast. Episode 1, Season 6, episode number 227. Jesus. Oh, God. By the way, before we sign off the air, our hearts and our prayers go out to Cali. Everybody is going through that fire right now. Jesus, may God guide you out of that, man. It's horrible out there. The rescue first responders, please be careful, man. They're brave souls going out there trying to get everybody out of their houses and try to lean way out of that horrible predicament they're in. Hopefully it dies down soon, man. There's a lot of destruction out there, and my hearts and prayers go out to you guys. Also to the Jimmy Carter, 100 years. I was reading up on this. 100 years, man. He lived to be 100. Thinking about that, I'm 49. I'm turning 50 this year. Wow. To live 1924 is the year he was born. And to live 100 years, that's an accomplishment in life. And if I get to live to 100 years, that'd be great. Hell, I'll probably be doing podcasts. You'll probably see me die right here on camera doing 100. Yeah, then I'll be famous. But no, our hearts go to the Carter family, and my heart goes to the United States of America for the new president that's coming into to the new office now. All we can do is may God watch over us. May God bless America. And hopefully everything comes out good in the end. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week. Tuesday, we got Water coming in with a couple of extra guests that are coming with his producer and some other gentlemen. Tune in next week at 7:30 p.m. on Tuesday night. We won't be on Thursday because Fresco is going to be going on. And boy, does it get packed. So if it being the last, what Milo's Kind of Corn just said, it's going to be jam-packed. So don't miss out next week on Fresco Thursday afternoon from 6 to 9. I'll keep the party going until 10 if you can make it, guys. All I can say is thank you so much, and we will see you next week. Latest Gators, peace out, guys. Here we go.